Hey there, Becky Launder with myConsultantTraining.com, one of your leaders with Usborne Books and More. I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial of your dashboard and your back office. So as a new consultant, you can see I'm logged in here as Sandra. She's a new team member that just joined a few days ago. You'll see a couple different things here on your dashboard. This is what you see when you log in to consultants.myubam.com/dashboard. So what you're going to see at a glance is your contact information here up at the top, your monthly numbers. So once you have some sales in there, you'll see your retail sales as well as your commission, your contact information for your team leader. You can go in and edit your profile and update your photo right here. A couple other things just to point out that you'll notice. I'm just going to hit the highlights for you. There's a lot of information in your dashboard in your back office, and I just want to make sure that you see the most important areas. Okay, so write your own success story. We've talked a lot about that. This right here is your kit refund. So when you get your half kit refund, half this bar will fill up. If you get a full kit refund, the full bar will be filled in. This will show you the different levels of write your own success story. This will also show how many new team members or recruits that you have on your team. The trip tracker over here is for our annual incentive trip. It shows you the points required and how many points you have. And the other thing that's very helpful right here are messages. So this is the best way home office is going to be communicating with you. So make sure that you check these updates, you read the important information that Heather Cobb and the others at home office are providing us. It's always really useful to get it straight from the source here on your dashboard. So a couple other things that I'm going to point out real quick. When you first log in, you'll probably want to update your dashboard profile. That's where you can update your photo right here. And then you'll most likely want to hop over to your back office. You have a couple links here. You have Order Pro, which is where you're going to process hostess rewards when you close a party, your e-commerce site, which is going to take you to your shopping page, and then Consultant Toolbox, which is also a really helpful area with lots of trainings and materials provided by home office. Then down here you have some links to the dashboard profile. That's where we're at right now. The back office profile, where you can update your password, as well as your direct deposit information, or you can log off. So let's hop over, click the little home button here. That's going to take us to our back office. And right now it's looking a little bare as Sandra is one of our newest consultants. But let me just share with you a couple really important areas of your back office. So you have a link right here to your Consultant Toolbox, which again has a lot of resources, some trainings, audio trainings that you can listen to, a very helpful resource. This is your out of stock list. So if there's a certain book that you're looking for that you do not see available, you can find out when it is estimated to come back into stock. So we have a couple different sections here on titles that were removed from the out of stock list. Do not order these titles below because they are currently out of stock. Library titles that are not available. And then this last section down here is out of print. So these are going to be titles that are not due back in stock that have been discontinued. So very helpful if you're looking at a catalog for a certain book, you don't see it on the website, you can reference your out of stock list. So let's go back to our back office home. You'll be able to look at your historical sales here in this drop-down button. It gives you contact information for your upline. If you're an educational consultant and you have listed schools, they're going to show up here. Once you have team members and they are working towards their success kits, they are going to show up in this section right here. And then this last section right here is very important. This is your order information. So it's going to have an order number and then a ship date and a tracking number, which is so great. It'll take you right over to UPS. You can look up that tracking number and see when that order is scheduled to arrive. This order is Sandra's kit. So if you are waiting for your kit to come in and anxious to when you're going to receive that, that is a great place to check. And then when your customers place orders on e-commerce, or you place Hostess reward orders through Order Pro, those will also show up here under order information with a tracking number. So this is Sandra's team leader tracker. So we've talked a little bit about what it takes to be a team leader, and we'll get into more detail about that later on in the training. But this is just a tracker for you to see how close you are for making those goals for each month. Then, of course, our Disney tracker. So again, that's the annual incentive trip, and it shows your progress towards that. So that is a pretty quick overview. There's a lot of other information here. Definitely go in and manage direct deposit. I'm not going to pull up Sandra, so you don't see her personal information there, but go ahead and click Manage Direct Deposit, set that up right away so you get paid weekly, and that's deposited straight to your account. Under Essentials, you can find current specials, you can find top sellers if you're curious who has the most recruits for a month or who the monthly sales leaders are. That is available for you here. Forms, flyers, and then details of different programs. Educational services is really geared more towards educational consultants. And then some additional resources like logging into Order Pro or going back to your e-commerce site. And audio training is over here. This is the Usborne social media channels. And here is how you can contact home office. There's phone numbers right here, of course, the mailing address and physical address, and a home office directory here at the bottom, which is very helpful as well. So that's just a quick overview of your back office, things that you need to know where they are at. All right, I'll talk to you soon.